Hello everyone, welcome back to host-tune-perform.com. So we have already covered 4 chapters. Now we will be jumping on to recording your first script. So I hope that you already know how you should start up your server and how you should open up JMeter. I'm just giving a recap. Go to JMeter, go to bin, and bin select jmeter.bat. So this will open up your JMeter. You can see that JMeter is open. Now you also have your browser ready. I'm just opening up Firefox. So my browser is ready, and if I go over here and do something like this, my local host is also ready. So my server is ready, my JMeter is ready. Next step is we want to record it. We want to record the first script. So what we will be recording? We will be recording a very simple scenario. We will go to the home page, then we will go to the sign up page. We will create another user, that will be test user 2, and then click on continue. And these all things we will record in JMeter. So how we are recording it and why we are recording it. So you do not need to understand why we are recording it as of now. You just need to understand how we are recording it today. So go to Firefox. Go to options. In options, go right proxy. Go to settings, proxy settings. So this is the default settings. So if you have these settings, that is use system proxy settings, then Firefox pick settings from Internet Explorer. So if I write google.com, so I am already connected to the internet. But now I go to options again. I write here proxy, and I go to settings, and I change it to manual configuration, localhost, and port I have given over here 8000. You can give this port anything, like any port you want. You can even keep it as 9000 or like 9005, etc. But it should not be a reserved port. Then I'm clicking on OK. So my proxy setting is already set, so which is localhost and port 8000. What does this mean? It means that now your browser is pointing to this proxy setting. So like previously when you were connected to internet, now if I hit enter, it will say that it will not give me the page because I am not connecting to the internet. I am connected to this port. So it means that any request which will be leaving this browser will go to localhost, which is this current system, and to port 8000. But on our system on port 8000 we do not have anything. So we need to create a server. How we create a server is like we have already opened up JMeter. In JMeter, go to templates. In templates, go to recording with ThinkTime. So you can find a lot of templates out here. We will discuss about templates maybe later in some topic if required, but like this is the mostly used template, which is recording with ThinkTime. This is the button via which I went to templates and then click on create. So you will got a structure like this. You do not need to understand this structure as of now. You just need to grasp and understand like how we are recording it and perform practical session at your end. So that is important. You need to perform a practical session. Until you perform a practical session at your end, you will not be able to learn it. So gradually you will learn the whole tool and you will know what things are used for what purposes. But as of now, just learn how to record it. So we had followed 2 steps as of now. One step, we went to the browser. In browser we went to options and we went to proxy settings, and we changed the proxy settings to manual, which is localhost and 8000. You can do the same thing in Chrome as well. In Chrome as well, you can go to options, then write proxy, open up proxy settings, and then change proxy settings to this localhost and port 8000. But I will not be using proxy setting. In Chrome, I will be using it in Firefox. That is my personal choice. So now I have already changed the proxy setting of Chrome. Second step is you need to go to JMeter, you need to select the template. Then after selecting the template, you again go to test recorder. In test recorder, change the target controller to test plan thread group recording controller. You have to change this target controller to test plan thread group recording controller. So you can find it over here, thread group recording controller. This is the recording controller, and you need to change it to 8000, and you need to start the server. So this is what you are creating, another server. So now you have two servers on your machine. One is the HTTP Web2 server, which is listening on port 1080, and another server is Apache server, which is listening on port 8000. And you have made changes to the web browser, which says that it will be pointing and sending in all the requests to localhost and port 8000. So who is listening on port 8000? It is the Apache JMeter server. We have already set up this server. Apache JMeter gives us this feasibility to set up the server with a click. So you just need this HTTP test script recorder. It is actually a server in which you are pointing to, that you have pointed port 8000 as your listening port, and from your browser you are sending the request to port 8000. Now go ahead, go to WebTours, write a transaction name, say I say homepage, and I go over here and I press enter. So this will be recorded in your JMeter. Oops, it did not get recorded. And why it did not get recorded? I did it intentionally. So to make sure that you understand this concept, and what is the concept behind it is that we are using localhost. So JMeter, whenever you say that JMeter has a listener, so this listener is tied up, like gets tied up with the interface, like with the network interface, which is like a hardware of your computer system. And whenever from the browser you are typing in localhost, so it says, like the browser says that a localhost request will not go to the network interface, but it will directly go to the your own computer system. So how you will record a server which is on your system, because this is not a real life scenario. In real life you will not have the server and client on the same machine. So this is why like JMeter is built like this. It just maps traffic which goes to another system, but we have a way around, and the way around is like instead of just writing localhost, you can write in the IP address. So this is the IP address which we have, which is 192.168.0.197. I showed you this in the previous examples. I am just showing you again. Go to CMD and typing ipconfig. So here you will see your IP address, which is assigned to my system by my Wi-Fi, and you will be able to see that I have recorded the first page, which is home page. So this got recorded. So you just go over here, click over here, you will be able to see the protocol, which was the scheme which was like discussed in URL and methods chapter previously. You can see the IP address it is pointing to, you can see the port number, and you can see the path. So we have already discussed like what path is, and you can see the method type. So this is like a screen which is very important, and you need to understand like this is the basics of JMeter, and like without knowing URL and method you cannot do anything into it. So this is how you record up the screen. Now we will go ahead and click on sign up page. And press on sign up page. So you see over here we got another request which says us sign up page. So what is this? And like this is the transaction controller. This is a new thing which has been like given in this version, that is 5.2.1. if you go and use Apache JMeter 4.0.0, you will not find this window. You will have to give the transaction names manually, but now JMeter gives this visibility to like type in the transaction names while you record the script. What is the advantage? You will come to know which request is going for what purpose. So now like if you gather all the requests together, it will be difficult for you to bifurcate. Like you need to see all the paths, then see that this path is associated with this thing. But now you already know that this sign up page has this request, home page has these two requests. Then after sign up page we go ahead and type in all the information and say register user. So I am just clicking on continue. So username, it says username is already taken. So this is an error which also got recorded. If you see over here, this you can see that it has all its values, and you also see that it says in response body you see that it says that your username is already taken, username is taken. So one thing is like I'm just giving you a glimpse, we will discuss this in next chapter. So you can go over here and like click on HTML download resources, so you will able to see the page. So this is the same page of the request which we were getting.